All right. Well, I'm gonna start this off a little bit by making sure everything works because last time I streamed, I went back to make some shorts, and of course, there was no audio. So give me a second. I'm pulling it up on my phone so that I do not have any issues. All right. Cool. So hopefully this will work out better. Let me get some music going. I really enjoyed that last time. I can hear myself, which is great. We don't want smart shuffle. Alright, I can kind of hear the music in the background. Let me turn it up a little bit. And then let me go change this so that maybe if I talk, no, I'll just do this. So here we go. Turn the music down a little bit more. Um, if you ever have issues hearing me, please message me. I'm doing the best I can. Let me get Twitch going. Alright, so I think Twitch is going as well. Let me double check on my phone. It disappeared on my phone and I was wondering why. Well, that is why, because I closed it. Where is... There you are. I know this is great stuff going right now. Nope, that's too low. Okay, so I see that I'm actually live. I want to make sure I can hear myself too. So let me go to my channel, see if I can view it as well. Yep. Sweet, okay. I like all that. I think it'll work out better. If the music is distracting or it is too much, please let me know. I am trying to figure this out. This is my 4th stream. That's pretty cool. I haven't been able to take my pre-stream drink, so I was too busy trying to get it set up. Alright, let me close Docker Desktops and let me reintroduce myself. So, my name is Brian Sane. I am a .NET developer and I have been a developer for about 11, 12 years. And I've worked in a whole lot of different industries, but the main one I'm working on right now is in healthcare for Signify Health. And right now I am in charge of a financial application within Signify, and we are using Akka.NET as our main framework. So what I'm doing is when I first started learning Akka.NET, I realized there's a steep learning curve and there's a lot of great tutorials out there, but there is not a lot of baseline foundational building knowledge, and that is what I'm trying to provide. While also doing that, I am trying to create a few different websites and services. One of them that I built is Akka.Restaurant, which you can find on my GitHub. It's just github.com/Brian Singh. And there's Akka.Restaurant, and that is a full actor system that mimics the workflow of a restaurant, essentially. And the purpose of that is to kind of be a good introduction to what a actor system is and what you can do with it and how messages are interacting with each other. The next thing that I am trying to work on is the TheCrowdQuery. The goal of this and the vision is I want to teach everyone how to use Akka Persistence and Akka Cluster, but I'm also creating a service that is going to be the backbone or stepping stone to my next project, which I am ecstatic about. I cannot tell you how happy and excited I am. So, um, comment, message, whatever, if you are interested to know it. I'm a big nerd, and this is a nerd project to its core. I really think it's going to change kind of entertainment as it is. Not wholly, but it has a lot of cool things that can go with it. But before we can do project 3, I have to finish this one. So let's kind of go into it. So let me get CrowdQuery up. I use Visual Studio. I've never used JetBrains. Or not JetBrains, but Writer. Never used that. I'm curious on if it's good or not. I love Data Grip, which is also by JetBrains. So let me show you my document here. Loading. Sorry, white screen. Probably install it. Open existing. And my whole purpose of this is to make everything open source so that if you want to actually run the code, great. If you want to like review it and make bad comments, great, do it. Any feedback is great feedback, and I want to try to help people and make something that lasts. It's kind of my goal. So the CrowdQuery is a website where you will be able to post a question out, and these different users will have choices on what they want to answer that question with, right? So it's kind of like a survey tool, I would say. So the question would be, what's your favorite pizza topping? And that question has 3 different answers: pepperoni, sausage, and mushroom. Well, I know there's so much more, but whatever. Users will log in and have an account, and they will be able to choose which one they vote for. Do they like pepperoni, sausage, or mushrooms? And I kind of want this to be a big tool where people can ask a whole bunch of surveys so that maybe we can create a game out of it, kind of like Family Feud, but a little bit different, where you will have to order said answers. Because, if there's 3, well, what if there's an additional favorite pizza topping that has 3 different, pineapple, green peppers, and cheese, right? Or whatever. I think that would be really hard, especially if it's cancel whatever you're doing. Save changes. All right. But anyways, so I gotta create the backbone first, and that is with Akka.net. If you are unfamiliar with Akka.net, I have a video on my YouTube channel that is a basic bare bones introduction to Akka.net. I highly suggest you go read it. I also have notes up here. I need to change this home screen. If you go to briansane.githubio.com and go to my notes, here is my notes on Akka.net. I'm wanting to expand this beyond Akka.net. I think after Akka.net, I might do architecture, which is, I'll talk about in a second. Might do Docker, Kubernetes, all that fun stuff. I've learned a lot of cool tips and tricks, and I really like sharing that with people. I really like teaching people, so this is a way for me to do it. So that's Akka.net. Architecture is not something I've written about before. I'm going to, but it is a framework where it builds on top of the Akka.net actor system. So in Akka Persistence, right? Akka Persistence is you save all of the different requests, all the different events that happen to an aggregate down to the database. So for instance, if we have a, oh wait, let me open the diagram, that'll be better. So here we have a question manager, and then we have a question actor. This is where the actual question will live. Within that question actor, we have a question actor state, and that is updated based on events in the actor system. Those events are persisted to an event journal, so the actor will read and write from that event journal to populate its state. Well, there's a lot of different ways you can do it, but architecture, what I have found is it has a manager here and it creates that for you. It has the actor, it has the state, and then each of these needs a unique ID. So each question that we will have a unique ID to it that that is creatable, right? It is repeatable. It's a deterministic GUID, essentially, is what it is. And its goal is, if I have X information, I can figure out this GUID, this unique ID. And that is really helpful if, you know, you have messages where maybe you don't have all of the information, because messages are supposed to be small. You just have a little bit. Well, this will help deterministic GUIDs well. Sorry, I kind of talk fast too. So architecture is what sets this up, right? You have an aggregate, you have a state, you have a manager whose job is to to create the child aggregates, and then you have the ID. So last week what we did is we created our question and answer actors, and then we also did a saga, question answer saga, right? So this is to actually going to be create our actors. It's going to create our question actors, and then it's going to create question actors under the question manager, and it's going to create answer actors under the answer manager. So this is really kind of to help with workflow to make sure everything is created. So it's going to create these, and then it's going to listen and make sure those events actually do happen. Once all of them are done, we need to complete the saga. So do we want to delete it? I don't know. That's a good question. So I have a few different ideas, and there's a few different to-dos that I want to do tonight. So let me open CrowdQuery and go to the README. So I made some notes on my phone because I didn't have access, and some of this I did update. Let me actually pull down those updates from the server. I just added spaces, but I want to make sure everything's good. CrowdQuery. Check. Alright, so that was a lot of typing. Now everything is updated. I'm trying as hard as I can to not do a lot of stuff outside of live streams. If I'm going to work on this, I want to live stream. So we need to create a better README, right? That is one of the things. So let me open up my notes on my phone. What kind of notes apps do y'all use? I use Notion. I really enjoy Notion. Alright, so we want to create a README. One issue we have is when Saga dies. We want to be able to, if the Saga moves, or the whole system comes, well, not the whole system comes down, but yeah, we need to be able to rerun a Saga and make sure everything gets created. We want to create runnable tests. This is for version 0.1.0. I decided I wanted to create these in different versions as well. So let's have a notes section, and we'll have a to-do. One thing I'm gonna go ahead and install real quick is, no wait, I already have, no. Yes, no. No. There's a great markdown extension for VS Code that I really enjoy. So here's our to-dos for version 0.1.0. Let's do Control-Shift-P and create a table of contents. So every time we save, it'll update this, and that's pretty cool. Not working version. And we'll have version 2. I don't want to do a lot of this right now. Now that I think about it, that's not fun. But the main thing I want to do, and I know these are not here anymore in my plan. We will call this one done. No, not that. I want to open preview. Alright, okay, that's checked. I'm not doing that one yet, but I want to create unit tests. That's what I'm working on tonight, is unit tests, and that is something pretty important to me. Unit tests in general, they're the hardest thing to maintain, but they are a lifesaver, especially when you are trying to understand a new project. I will be able to use this. I can just do not a web app, class library, right? So unit tests project, I want it to be in .NET Core, so we'll just do class library. Library. Shoot, man. Query.tests. Yep, .NET 8 is fun. Alright, so let's do a quick hello world. Alright, and then let's look at Akka.NET unit tests. So they have a whole article about it, Petabridge does, which is wonderful. So they use NUnit. I tried to look up the differences and I didn't see a whole lot of differences. So let's add, I forget which one I've used. That's how much I care about it. So let's try in unit and see what happens. I don't know, starter. Quick start. Alright, so we have a class. That's right. Ah, wrong screen. Where's my mouse? There it is. Haha. So this is a test picture. This is a test. And insert dot what equals, or is, I thought it was like is equals. That's a different language, right? Assert equal. Oh, that these two are equal. Okay, so let's do what is that language that does like need let's run this test. So I guess build. And then it should register those tests after build. Oh. So I gotta add this to. Oh, that's like an IntelliSense thing. Okay, so. I want to run them in Visual Studio. Turn on. Hear the music? No. Cannot. Oh yeah. Cool. Tools, extensions, update. No. Mute package manager. No. External tools. No. That's from 2016. Oh, there it is. It just needed some time, I guess. Because I should, yeah, run test. Run. One not run. Why not run? One warning. Oh, so I have to set this guy. Where in property group? So let's build again. Run. Manage NuGet. Nope, not secrets. Oh, hey. There's something I kind of needed, I guess. I don't want that. I want... in unit. That should help. Alright, let's try building. One warning. So let's do test.sdk. Like I said, probably pretty good to do this beforehand, but I don't want to. I bet this will help a lot. This looks promising. It failed. R equal. Well, why? Why? Marsha. Why? Nope. Oh, that makes sense. what do I need to add to do assertions? End unit. Note. I've used this before. Yep, let's add it. So is fluid assertions required? That seems stupid to me. Oh, assert that. Got it. Oh, you're the wrong window. That's what it is. So, not you, you're useless. I don't want classic assert. Is, okay. Ha, here we go. Run all tests in view. Got him. Got him. Alright. Can't see the finger guns. Got him. Alright. Now, we need to do some more magic for Akka.net. So, read this on your own time if you want. We'll explain as I go. So, yeah. Okay, how do I set it up though? Oh yeah, test kit. Nope. Okay, so that is another package I didn't have. I know architecture will have one too. Not Akka, I want to do it using... That doesn't help me. Why can you do that and I can't? Well, it's just me figuring this out. It's alright. So let's do dot what? Test kit base. You don't like me doing just .test kit. Alright. It's rebuilding help. No. Alright, let's go to the source. Alright, let's do... This is how I like to do it. Figure it out online, and then when that fails, go to the source because they will have better stuff than online. Waiting. So board dot waiting. Oh, is it solution? I don't know why I did Akka.net. Alright, oh yeah, we also could add protobuf, but that's later. So let's do core. We'll do a cluster test. What is an Akka spec? Akka spec is not a part of test kit. Alright, well, that is not helpful. Others and contribute, there should be examples. Test kit. Oh, do I need to specify what type of thing I'm using? Manage NuGet. Akka tests. That's what it is. Looks like a lot more people are using XUnit though. Probably should figure that out. Yeah. Let's gut this bad boy and do XUnit. Why the hell not? Uninstall. and then installed packages. Akka Xunit, Akka test. Delete these. Now that we figured out how to get in-unit running. And delete this test adapter. Cool beans. Apply. Pretty sure XUnit and InUnit are created by the same people, like Brad Wilson and James Newkirk. Yep, and we want assert. I know that for a fact. Alright, we will probably need that, but let's do tab. The fact. Why don't you like it? Alright, let's look at starting with XUnit. Yep, should have done all that. I guess I'll need that. Okay, so you don't do anything for the class. Alright. Works for me. Pew! This is a fact. This is XUnit. Don't forget, we need that runner. Alright, so actual or expected is hello world. Actual is, and then nor, yeah, we won't do that. But I know there's like a ton of different things, so let's do build successful. Alright. So now, just leave that there and make sure that runs. We want a new folder for the question I did. We'll name it that, so if we see it, we know what it belongs to. And then let's go back here to so I think we have like a full actor system, right? This question actor created. So we want to do not that props dot question aggregate. Go to question manager. Add reference to TheCrowdQuery. Alright, this is starting to, what don't you like? Whatever. Alright, so question manager. And then we want it to lowercase. Create new create question. So we should have a question ID.new. There. New list of string. Yes. No. And we're just doing the message, right? So we want to do question manager.tell message. Expect no message. So what this will do is we are creating our question manager. We are going to create our message, or create question message. Let me rename that. And then we are going to tell our manager, I need you to create this question. What we know here is when the question manager receives it, because it's an architecture, right? Sorry, I hit the wrong button. When it receives a command, it'll go here to dispatch and it'll find a create. It doesn't exist yet because nothing exists in the system. So then we will have to create it until, and then let's do var does actor exist. Or let's do question aggregate actually. Actor selection. So I'm going to give it a string path. It's user question manager test. And then I know it is going to be the ID because we're looking for the child. So let's create question dot aggregate ID. And again, that's our deterministic GUID. In this case, not, but because we didn't do new deterministic, we just did .new, and so it'll create a random one, and that's fine. Let's do question ID. That way we can do stuff. Alright. And then we need to assert that it's true. Is not null. This should, I don't think, ever happen. But it's going to be of type question selection, or actor selection. Saw someone do that. Ha, that's cool. Alright, so what are your Johns? Not anchor. Is it anchor? I want your actual reference. How do I... Oh. That's what it is. Anchor is the I actor ref. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. Expected is actor base. Actually, it's false. What we're gonna do, because you can do question aggregate dot anchor dot is nobody. That'll tell us if this actor was created. One of the reasons I love unit tests is you can watch your code execute while you do it. So let's go here. And we can actually see when the constructor is hit, and then when we're handling that question. And I hit run and not debug, so it passed. But let's run debug. So what creates a question actor? How many times? Well, let's go here. I don't know if I did it right. Where's the debug guy? Not create unit test. Should be able to debug unit test. Oh, I clicked through it. I don't know why it is getting created so much. I see. Where is there a call stack guy here? No. Should be here, but it's all external. Okay. Okay, so it's actor.test is our anchor, I guess. Okay. So we're not, I don't think we can do actor selection. Let me double check, because I'm usually wrong about stuff. Not usually, but right, built-in assertions, that's fine. care about multiple probes. Applying forwarding autopilot. This is what I want. What? All right. Child maker. I don't want a child maker. So fabricate, if you prefer to avoid modifying, yep. This, however, does not enable you to test the parent actor in isolation. Right, introducing child to its parent. Create the child using the test probe. So parent is a test probe. Actor. Prepare to avoid modifying and create a fabricated parent in your test. Alright. I don't know about that. So expect no message. We need to listen to the event stream. I know I can do that. So I need a test probe. So var creates a text actor. The after recall messages. Test probe. That's what I want. Alright, subscribe. Test probe. And then what command do we want? We want I domain event question and get this is architecture. I'll explain this in a second. And then question created. Type of question actor is what I had done. And then expect a message, test probe. Of is it? Yeah, it's expect message. All right, so our our architecture actor, whenever it receives a command, it's going to create an event. The event it's going to create is this question created event. Turn my headphones down a little bit. Nope, too much. All right. Just want a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. I enjoy the music. Sorry. The architecture actor, right, is going to receive or is going to create this domain event, and then it is going to publish it on the event stream so that sagas and other actors or whatever, they can subscribe to the event stream and figure out, okay, this event fired, and whatever. So let's run this. Let's debug, and we should have our create question. Nope. So something is failing. Question manager. And we're telling our question manager to create a question. This is of command question actor. This is why I like unit tests. The question actor. I execute. Yep. So let's do this. Let's go to the question manager. Figure out what I did wrong. Alright, let's listen for when it actually... What are you? Where's the breakpoint thing? There. Oh, that's testing hello world. That's why. Debug. So this will also be able to tell us if we receive a command. Yep, of that. Alright, so we're not getting... It's not getting to its child. It's not creating its child for some reason. So let's debug it. 10. I want to go into it, which I thought it was F11. Alright, well, whatever. I just do that. Be dope. No. So let's override find and create. Or, I don't know, maybe look up some logs? No. It shouldn't take more than 3 seconds. We should like be able to see it, right? Um, let's make sure it actually creates it, right? Oh, that was stupid. I should just, not run. Wrong button. Run until failure, that's interesting. Alright, so it did create it. Okay, so then why are you not handling it? So let's see. Probably have the I execute wrong. Right? So init receives. Delicate. Why is this not working? Recover, recover. Not apply event. So it should at least go here, if anything. Domain event. Apply committed event as unhelpful. Create snapshot. Emit. Oh, no, it should have thrown an error. I'm wondering if like I didn't add persistence. If that's the issue. Alright, let's just run. Won't stop it. Anything helpful come out. Nope. Oh shoot. figure this out. I can do it. Question actor. So let's see if this does anything. Because we should at least receive something. So dispatch, create, another one, another one. Oh, is it retrying? Or can it not create the question actor? That shouldn't affect it, right? So I know it can create the question manager. The question is, can it create the question actor? I didn't set up logging, so I mean, if it's debug, it should tell me what's going on. That's what it is. Because it was a null persistence ID, it couldn't pull anything from the memory. It's throwing some error saying, yeah, I think I just did that. So debug makes a lot of sense. Yep. So stop debugging. Great. That's what the issue was. So let's try it again. Just run it. Should be quick enough. Yep. Now the problem I was running into is because I was debugging, the await insert didn't work. So no, no, no. Unities. I don't think I finished a thought. I have so much problem with that. I apologize. So await assert. So yep. All right. So I expect this message, but maybe longer than 3 seconds. So await assert. Nope, not that. I think it's fine. The issue I've had in the past with Akka.NET tests is sometimes they fail and sometimes they pass, and it's like a race condition. And I think I wasn't doing enough, um, I wasn't doing proper awaiting and asserting. Nope. So I'll just keep that as a test kit. I was wondering if architecture has something specific. Not async. Public void. So here we go. That's our first unit test done. I'm gonna delete the hello world. That's gonna get so frustrating. Alright, so now we need to... So this goes manager, create child. Great. Fact, void, does state get updated. There's a way to do this. Right, so example, watch, test for logs, internal actor state. By default, actor of as create as a child insists there's an overload to create as a child of any actor. Never understood when to use test actors. If it is for general testing scenarios, it is not recommended. Yep, I agree. Auth props, actor of test actor ref. So here we go. So that'll create it. We will do, we don't need a probe because we are changing states. So let's do this again. Tell create question. And we're expecting, I guess we do need a test probe. Create test probe, and then I want to do this. Akka texture said it had some extensions. Let's look at what that was for the test kit. Maybe that'll help creating all this redundant code. I really don't like redundant code. I don't know if anyone else does. But if there's a way to organize it in a much better way, that is wonderful. Test kit extensions. Aggregate fixture. What is that? Oh! Event test probe reply uses aggregate manager. That's cool. That's so cool. Okay, yeah, initializes the events for you. That's great. Given, when, and when, and when. That's cool. Initial, yep. I had to create a lot of that by hand once. And aggregate fixture. That's cool. I like that a lot. Fixture arranger. Fixture 4. What is that? Where T aggregate, I aggregate root of identity. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Let's do it. So it was so yeah, it's gonna get all of these. So let's do this. Let's not completely wipe everything out. Let's do just a test kit. This is great. I like it. Nope, not test probe dot expect message of type and test vector dot I thought I could get like it's equal to, not equal to. That's not helpful. You know what? I think it's the Akka internal state and not the one I want. Auth to underline actor. Yeah. Okay, done. Not journal. What state? And this should be question state. Our actual dot equal expected is there actual question. Right, so let's test that. Control RT. Alright, so that didn't work. So let's go question actor right here, here, debug. Okay, so I'm immediately, so that's where the this gives it a, I don't know, 3-6 second buffer to actually do it. Or maybe I don't want test actor. Maybe I want test actor dot underline actor. That's probably what it is. Nope. Sends a message to this actor. The call is made from within an actor. The current actor. The call is made from a test class that is based on test kit. Test actor will be the sender. So yeah, we're not even creating a question actor. And I put the breakpoints in the right space. Okay. Well, now that we figured out architecture has some fun stuff, let's do that. New class. Aggregate fixture. Question actor. Question ID. Alright. Fact. X unit. Aggregate created. So let's review, because I already forgot. Go away, go away. Yeah. Given nothing. Given. Alright, so you are a eye fixture arranger. Aggregate idea set, event test probe, that, aggregate props, aggregate ref. Why are you nobody? Let's see. Aggregate ref. Oh, I see. Okay. And then you do given. Okay. And then X dot given nothing. Tell. After. What are you? You don't return anything. You're a void. No, you return something. You return this. X is equal to. It's not given nothing. Okay, so not var y. Y dot initialize event journal, right? I fixture execute. What does the when do? You know what? I have a great idea. It's like a documentation. But that's pretty helpful. Took me a while. Okay, one of the biggest benefits of messaging. Okay, so for aggregate A, given some, so given nothing, when command C happens on A should emit E. Register user using register command. Architecture test fixture. I think I added that already. Got rid of the NuGet guy. Why are you mad? 2 vulnerabilities. Nope. Oh, that was just XUnit. I always like how the vulnerabilities sometimes are inherited. This time not. What vulnerabilities do I have, dude? Called architecture.testFixture. Okay, I think this was wrong. So this will be good for just the basic, like, this command should produce this event, or a failure result, or whatever. Guess we need to add testing for aggregate sagas. Given the text version defines 3 stages, configure execution validation. For interface, the static. Sounds right. Fixture.4. So it was equal to question ID.no. Alright, so this dot fixture for don't you like it? Well, then what did I do earlier? So confused. Nope, not you, not you. I had Visual Studio open. Oh, okay. I fixed your box. So I should be using there it is. So do I just do test kit here? Ah, that's what it is. Okay. Got so given nothing when this is a list of commands. So I should actually define what the command is, right? Okay. When new question ID source new list string. Alright, I feel silly now. Unless there's egg on my face. Somewhere. I'm not gonna tell you where. Then expect domain event. Domain event predicate. Insert is type question created event. Oh, so I have to actually like question ID question. Gotta add parentheses. So using question actor. Turn true. Okay, so because I did that, got it, got it. All right, so is equals event dot aggregate event dot question. Oh, okay. So you want this to be Boolean. Equals. Yep, that does it. Failed the timeout because I was trying to click it. Debug. You should have passed. Whoop, whoop. All right, that's really cool. So this is for command and event workflow test. I don't know if you would want anything else, right? So this will not be able to check your actor state. Okay. Is that a problem? No. Okay. If you do when with a command, then you can do expect other things, right? Expect reply. What does expect reply do? Given, when, and when. Oh, like a sender? So let's try that. Question. So I want to go here to the question actor. Emit. Sender.tell hello world. Now, if I want to copy this, do reply, then expect reply string x dot equals. Alright, I just did a run instead of a debug. Dude, that's really cool. Alright. I love architecture. So, one thing that was lacking, right, was how to set up which I can maybe try to fix with certain things, maybe a YouTube video. I do want to do one specifically about testing in Akka.net, so maybe do one for architecture article. So these articles have not been updated in a long time. So I mean, yeah, it just helps to read them. That would have been helpful. I just kind of jumped straight in, didn't look at the instructions, um, and that's really cool. I want to see something first. So I saw failure result. Are you always supposed to send something? First command. So now architecture has that. Testing, snapshotting, clustering. Alright. I don't think so. It's really whenever you want it to. So that is really cool. I'm going to delete this test though, because I don't want to actually do that. Let's build. Let's commit real quick. Not CD. Add everything here. Yeah, it's probably fine. Yeah. Alright. Pushed code up. Oh, I remember. Right, we need to actually handle stuff before we save it to the database. So, I forget question. Yep, we're doing this from now on, because this is sweet. I'm really glad y'all were able to convince me to do that. Rename, delete. Right, that's kind of what they did in this example. Yeah. So let's do using command, or just do command. Uses function created. Alright, double check. Should run and be green. And then I'll post this again. One test passed. You just don't update the UI, but it's there. Alright. Good. Commit. So that was the question actor, and really the question actor is one thing. It's really just creating it. I haven't done anything else with it. Now let's do answer actor, and I'm going to keep it in the folder. Actually, I bet that is causing some issues with that naming that I get really irritated with. It's just so long, man. Yeah. So long. How long is it? Talking about crowd size. Okay, sorry, not political. Answer aggregate tests. So inherit from test kit. Delete those guys. Fact. Bears eat beets. Bears beets Battlestar Galactica. Question. Command create answer. I guess emit. Answer created. I know I did it wrong last time. Not wrong, but different. But I think I like emit's better. Public. Okay. Oh. No. Fixture. Or I used to do this. Answer actor. ID. Uh-oh. Did I rename name it wrong? Yep. F2 ID. That's right. Given nothing. When no create answer. No. Yes. Output assertions. What's the difference between then expect and then expect the main event? Right. Control F2. Okay, so there's no. Okay, whatever. Then expect answer created. Dot answer. Just do a quick run. Sweet. Let's do some more. Increase vote. Its vote increased. So here's the question, right? I think that's silly. No, because I don't want to keep doing that. Alright, so now that it's created, we need a new event. So answer created. Question ID.new. No, not, yeah. Then new increase vote. Answer ID. Then expect vote increased. Yeah, I think that should work, right? Control R, Control T, or not Control T. Control R and then T. So let's do fact, public void, answer. Please vote. I want to do a failure use case. Answer. This should fail actually. Given nothing. When no increase vote, then I thought there was a failure option. Is there not a failure option? There should be. I thought it was in the code. Oh yeah, it was then expect a failure like response. Specify created. I know this will fail. So RT should have an X, right? Cool. So let's fix it. No, and yeah. If is new, Not failed execution result, right? Aggregate is new. So that really is a specification, right? So specifications are whenever you have specification, you want to execute something against um, like the state is new specification. No, not that. It's architecture. What is T? Do I have to have something? I think so. Document. If is it yield return or return yield? Is new specification is not satisfied because actor cannot be new. So what's going to happen is this is a specification, right? How many times can I say specification? Specification. And we want to validate a command before we emit it. That's what this is doing. So go back to the answer actor. We need to create a new specification. Is a new specification. And then spec dot is satisfied by, what I do is not satisfied. Oh, what? Return so not return. And do sender a tell, and then yeah, we're gonna wrap it on any new failed result. Failed. What? Okay, what is the difference between a command result and an execution result? That was the I command. Yeah, and this is an I command, so we want to do field and then spec dot y is not satisfied is yeah, more. So why are you gray? That's why. Okay. Simplicity at its best. Alright, so we want a failed command result with our, so not really expect string. And then, so here's the issue. I want the string x dot errors contains. RT, nope, RT, build completed, one test passed, one test failed. So this failed again. Alright. Oh, duh. Not. I hear not jokes are back. Not. That makes sense. Yep, green. So here we want a failure for also question created. So question actor. Delete champ. Not question actor. Oh, I mean, I'll have to do that. Answer. I want answer actor. Create answer. I don't need static. I can do read only though. If is new spec, if it's satisfied is new. Else, what do I want to do? So I did. Aggregate is new. So I'll have to update those tests also. Aggregate. Is satisfied with this, great. Else sender.tell and spec dot should work, and and I want this to be command, and I want to move this here, copy, paste, paste, and do self. Right? Yep. Alright, answer aggregate. Answer failure is no. New is not new. Back to those not jokes. It's answer created. What was? Oh, yes. When? So we have to use the same answer ID, so it sends it to the same actor. Expect reply. Failed command result. Dot errors. Contains aggregate is no. Right, that's what I put. Let's check. Run! Run, Socrates, run! Ah, I failed. Actor. Let's do aggregate. I like aggregate better. More descriptive. Alright, let's see if you pass. Still one failed. Why did you fail? Why are you failing me? Okay. Does this still pass? No. So what did I mess up? If it's satisfied as no. Yeah. Wait, that's not right. Okay, so yeah, I just messed it up. So then I would have to do a not there and just break it up. So let's do is not new. Specification. Give yield return. And really, that's only for this first one. But let's be consistent. Now is now new. This is now a new time. All right, so oh, did I not do dot errors? Yeah. Oh, aggregate is not new. Debug. Seven. Oh, that's why. This'll work. Run all my tests. Great. They all work. So let's finish this off. Is new spec. There's a way to automate this, I bet. Or not automate it, but like with inheritance and stuff, make it better. But we'll do that later. Always do that. The return true will make sure that it's actually handled. So then we need to add two new tests. Copy paste. But this is for decrease vote. Vote decreased. Answer created. Decrease vote. Alright, so now we should be able to run them all. Cool. So we should have 6 tests, 1 emit and 1 failure. Let's go back here. We need to do the failure and then we're done. Failure is no. Underscore. Did target read only question ID. Question actor. I knew I spelled it wrong, but it was like, if I just looked at it too much. When yeah. Go command result x dot errors contains. Aggregate is not new. See if I can do it off my head, and I can't. Aggregate is not new. Aggregate is not new. Oh yeah, I didn't update the, I didn't update the aggregate, so that's kind of important. Public is not new specification. If command result dot fail with not new dot is new. All right, let's run it again. All right, so quick, make sure everything runs, and it does. So we have successfully added unit tests to this project so far. Still got to do the sagas. Um, all right. So let's update the README. We haven't done that yet, but we can definitely handle that life cycle once, you know, everything is done. So I think next week we're going to handle create aggregate unit test is done. But we need to create saga unit test. And that's going to be tricky because there is no saga unit test in architecture. But I think now that I have a better view of what is needed, then we're fine. So I want to get this base actor system ready. I also want to, I don't think we need to add build badges or test badges. Probably not do a test run before we commit. I don't know why not. I'll think about it and do it later. But I feel really good about this. Let's push that up. Uh, 24/8. All right. So what? That took about 3 hours. That probably didn't need to take that long, but we set stuff up. We did XUnit. I feel very good. It's always a satisfying feeling for me when I have unit tests done because then I don't have to worry about ifs. Like it feels complete. I don't know if you've experienced that or not, but it feels complete. One of the best completion feelings ever. My bad. Sorry, honey. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining, if you joined at all. I cannot tell you how much it means if there are people actually watching this. If not, no big deal, because then you won't hear that message, and that's okay. This is great practice. I feel pretty good about my levels. I will review this video and hopefully not have to do more testing, but I was testing on the live stream for my setup. But anyways, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and I hope you have a great night.